Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. So let me see if I got this one straight. The number plate manufacturers in Barbados weren't registered with the licensing authority? They were not registered with the licensing authority, and the licensing authority gave them like certain clues or certain ways to know, well, if someone comes in with paperwork to get a license prepared, done up, if you have to look in the corner and make sure that you see this particular thing in the corner and you will know that it's legit or whatever. Didn't have that going on with the licensing authority, just so they know what's legit and what may be doctored up, because there are a whole lot of people in Barbados that do that counterfeiting thing. So how would they know when something's legit? Or maybe I should put it a different way. So the licensing authority were hoping and praying and relying on the number plate manufacturers to be honest and to really check out the paperwork, and to look the person who has the paperwork in their eyes, look them in the eyes, look them up and down, and say, oh, this guy looks like a pretty honest guy. Yeah, he looks as though he just came from the licensing authority. He looks as though, that's what you were relying on? So, okay. So you didn't think that the gangs in Barbados, I know you think there are no gangs, okay? Okay, the groups, okay, I play along. The groups in Barbados, you didn't think that they had number plate manufacturers in their pockets, that they can just send their soldiers and say, well, have them make up these plates, and they switch out plates on different cars, or same, not different cars, same car, different plates. So you're thinking that the groups in Barbados didn't utilize these number plate manufacturers, and it's only now, this is November of 2024, you're in the 21st century, it's only now that you think that maybe they should register with you? I mean, are you guys reading the paper? Are you guys looking at the stuff that shows up in your paper? I'm just asking, is this parody? Is this a joke? Is it a joke? Is this a joke? Is this like a game? Am I supposed to be kiki kakaing at this? You can't be serious. You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. That in this day, this late time, you're now have that thought? There's no one else that works in the licensing authority that ever had that idea that maybe the people who are making the license plates should be registered with them? I thought that license plates were made by the inmates too, and the prison and the licensing authority. You all work for the government, so that's kind of copacetic. That kind of like streamlines it. But people on the outside, you can go into a garage or some kind of back area in someone's house and have license plates made, and now you're saying that anyone who's doing it should be licensed and registered with you? So since you're saying that they must be registered, how are you going to ensure now that they are? Because when someone gets a new car and you give them the paperwork to say, well, you should go and get your license plate created. Wait, how does it work though? Because there are license plates in the licensing authority area too. So that means that so it's the licensing authority that is buying license plate. You know what? This is very confusing. It can't be, because the groups, they have different license plates on their car. This is not going to work. See what you're reading here? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. It is not going to work. This only works. Wait, it's not going to work. Honest people in Barbados who go to the licensing authority to have a new car or whatever registered, and the person that's doing the paperwork, they reach back and they take out a plate and they give you the plate and your paperwork back, and you go on and you put that plate on. I think that's how it's done. So when they're saying that number plate manufacturers must register with licensing authority, are you saying, well, if someone's license plate were to get lost, for instance, fall off their car, they can go and have it done again without having to come back to the licensing authority. What is this? What is this? Okay, what is this? Because this is not going to work for the groups. It's not going to work for the gangs. It's not going to work for the gangs. The gangs are still going to order their license plates so that they can have different license plates and confusing you. Well, it was L and it was L. I looked at the same car, but it had a different. It's still going to happen. It's still going to happen. Let me see. Let's wait and see what happens with this number plate manufacturers registering with the licensing authority. Let's wait and see how this works out, okay? Let's wait and see. This is Sherry Veronica.